Welcome back to your own Reviews channel, where we break down movies and explain them in shorter time frame. In this video I will review a thriller mystery movie from 2007 named 88 Minutes. Spoilers alert, so hang tight. The film opens with a scene of an unknown assailant breaking into the home of two sisters. After one goes to sleep, the attacker subdues one of them using halothane and murders her after torturing her. After police questioning, the attacker, John Forster, is convicted by a jury after Gramm testifies against him in court. As Gramm leaves, Forster taunts him, saying "tick-tock." 9 years later, several similar torture murders with very similar modus operandi occur. Gramm is questioned but released. On the way to his class, he receives a threatening phone call telling him that he has 88 minutes to live until 11:45 a.m. He reports the threat to Shelley, his secretary, and brushes off the threat. He receives another call while teaching in his classroom, and he becomes suspicious of several of the students. A dean, Carol, enters the classroom and warns everyone of a bomb threat, telling everyone to leave. Gramm finds a written threat on the overhead projector screen in the classroom. Gramm goes to the parking lot to see that his car has been vandalized with a similar threat with fewer minutes showing. As Gramm makes his way towards campus security, he comes across a distressing scene in the parking garage. One of his students, Lauren Douglas, has been attacked by an unknown assailant. After questioning people near the garage exit, Gramm promptly reports the incident to the campus police. Later on, Gramm stumbles upon a tape that reveals his younger sister's tragic death and the unauthorized access to his secure files. With the assistance of his teaching assistant Kim, Gramm endeavors to inform the authorities while simultaneously delving into Forster's mysterious past. One potential suspect is Kim's ex-husband, Guy, who has been closely monitoring Dr. Gramm. Interestingly, Guy had spent time in the same prison as Forster. In a surprising turn of events, Gramm's secretary, Shelley, who happens to be a lesbian, finally confesses that she was distracted by a woman who somehow managed to obtain a copy of the tape from the secure area. As Shelley and the woman lie on the office couch after their intimate encounter, the camera pans down to reveal that the woman is none other than Lauren herself. The puzzle pieces slowly start to come together. Dr. Gramm's apartment is visited by a man just as a fire breaks out in the elevator. When Kim opens the door, a person wearing a motorcycle helmet on the lower landing starts shooting, resulting in the man's tragic death from a barrage of bullets. Parks is eager to arrest Gramm due to the mounting evidence against him. However, Gramm manages to persuade Parks to grant him a mere 10 minutes to uncover the mastermind behind the murders and their motives. Gramm discovers that a woman who had visited Forster multiple times under the name Lydia was actually one of his lawyers, Lauren, as he examines a faxed copy of her ID. Following a call from Carol instructing Gramm to meet her in his campus office at 11:40, she ominously ends the conversation with a threat, "tick-tock." Subsequently, Kim contacts Gramm, demanding his presence in another campus building within 5 minutes, also ending with the same threat. Before departing, Gramm convinces Agent Parks to rendezvous with him at 11:40 on the 7th floor of the other building. Upon arrival, Gramm discovers that Lydia, who was posing as Lauren, had orchestrated the entire scheme in collaboration with Forster. Carol dangles precariously from the edge of the balcony, her heel tightly bound by a rope. Meanwhile, Kim remains bound to a chair, unable to escape. In a desperate attempt to save Carol, Lauren brandishes a gun and threatens Gramm, demanding that he confess to providing false information during the trial. However, Parks, who has arrived on the same floor across the courtyard, informs Gramm of Lauren's presence. Despite Gramm's efforts to convince Lauren of the truth, she remains skeptical. Suddenly, Parks shoots Lauren just as the 88 minutes come to an end. As both Carol and Lauren begin to plummet from the 7th floor balcony, Gramm desperately tries to save them. However, he is unable to hold onto Lauren and pull up Carol simultaneously. In a heart-wrenching decision, Gramm chooses to save Carol, leaving Lauren to meet her tragic demise. With the assistance of Parks, Gramm successfully pulls Carol back up to safety. Just then, Lauren's cell phone rings, revealing Forster on the other end. Forster cruelly taunts Gramm, insisting that he speak to his lawyer. Gramm informs Forster of Lauren's death and ominously reveals that Forster himself only has 12 hours left to live. In a final act of defiance, Gramm hurls the cell phone over the railing, shattering it upon impact with the floor below. Here the movie ends. Thanks for watching this video. Kindly hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe my channel.